According to WWF, forests cover around a third of the global land area, providing livelihood for a significant part of species. Forests produce oxygen, regulate fresh water and air, provide work opportunity for 1.6 billion people. Furthermore, they are the primary source of medicines, wood, and paper products. What is more, they help to prevent global warming and soil erosion. Despite this, due to the widespread clear cuts, the area of forests on Earth has been reducing fast. The simplest way of preserving forests for our grandchildren is to support responsible forest management. We can do it different ways, even during our everyday shopping. For example, by searching for the FSC logo on Tetra Pak beverage cartons when buying milk and juices. Forest Stewardship Council is an international organization which aims to promote responsible forest management. The FSC logo is not just one of the dozens of signs which aim to draw attention to green thinking and environment, but this is the symbol of one of the most strict certification systems. When we see this logo, we can be sure that the paper it marks derives from responsibly managed forests and other controlled sources, meaning that the trees the paper was made from have been replaced by new ones, or enough time was left for the forest to regenerate. We can also be sure that all companies participated in the manufacturing of the cardboards which owns the certification of this organization. Now we will show the way of FSC-labeled beverage cartons starting from here, from the forest. In this Swedish forest, just as in all responsible forestries, the goal is to preserve the environmental, social, and economic balance of the forests. We can observe, for example, that they do not clear-cut complete sections of forest, but cut the trees one by one with special machines. The cut trees are continuously replaced by new ones, resulting that forests can maintain their functions and biodiversity has also not been compromised. FSC-certified logs are then transported to FSC-certified paper factories, where logs are first chopped into pieces, then cellulose is separated by chemical processes. Finally, cardboard is made via the well-known paper manufacturing process. For the production of FSC paperboard, the paper mill uses only raw material from certified forests and other controlled sources. The paper rolls are transported then to a Tetra Pak factory, to Hungary for instance. In the Budaörs factory, first they finalize the currently used graphics, which is then applied by plate exposure and engraving to the cliché, made from light-sensitive polymer material. The printing plates, or clichés, are accurately mounted to rolls, and then the rolls are placed into the printing machines. The giant paper rolls are then threaded into the printing machine, and printing starts. Each and every color of the design is applied separately by the 7-station printing machine, thus it can apply 7 colors at the same time. Printing phase is followed by creasing, where the folding edges of the box are formulated, in order to ensure that the liquid filled in the box later does not leak and does not deteriorate. The already printed paperboard is being applied with different layers during lamination. A polyethylene layer is applied to the outside to protect the carton and the graphics. An aluminum foil is applied to the inside to protect the food from sunlight and air. And yet another polyethylene layer is applied to inside that is waterproof. Polyethylene, namely plastic, arrives to the factory in granules, but it becomes fluid after being heated. While it is fluid and hot, a cooled INP roller immediately presses it to the carton, and at the same time cools the composed material. Liquid food, which will be filled into the packaging, will preserve its quality for the long time without any preservatives, thanks to these layers. When every layer is applied, the machine rolls up the already multi-layer beverage carton. Since cutting to the final size will take place at the filling company, the cutting machine only cuts the rolls to lines in Budaörs. These smaller, thinner rolls are wrapped and placed on pallets. So the FSC-certified packaging roll of Tetra Pak is ready and will be delivered to Alföldi in Székesfehérvár. The roll is threaded to the filling machine. At this time, UHT milk is filled into it. Raw milk arrives from the farm to the filling factory in a completely closed system. Experts homogenize it and adjust its fat content. Then milk goes through 140 degrees Celsius heat treatment for a couple of seconds. This heat treatment kills not only bacteria, but also the reproductive organs, spores. This process also helps the product to preserve its quality for a long time without any preservatives. Aseptic filling is the next step. This continuous filling technology was also developed by Tetra Pak. In its essence, the filling machine forms a tube from the paperboard and allows the sterile products flow through it in sterile circumstances while produces the final boxes with a forming unit. Milk boxes are conveyed on a line to another room where the caps are applied. From this point, milk can be transported to the shops. Summarizing the process, if we see FSC label on beverage cartons, we can be sure that wood, what the box's paper is made of, is sourced from responsible forestries and other controlled sources. By choosing FSC labeled products, we decide responsibly. We collect them selectively. They can also be recycled.